What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Meebits football live stream. We're only one day away from the World Cup, and in 24 hours, Mexico's going to lose their opening match.
Whoa!
I'm kidding.
Off the top rope.
No, but we're really excited. We've been working for hours yesterday, packing up the prints, so they're all getting shipped out. I think we spent so much time just lugging them across New York City in the Meebits football tote bags, but it was good PR. So people saw us putting the work in. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to pack them up, and I'm excited for everyone to get them. How are you?
I am actually quite shocked at that intro. I'm good.
I wasn't gonna tell you I was gonna say that because, surprise.
It's a long day. It was a long day, but cool. Just making sure the audio works. It was midday yesterday, and it went down to the wire for us. We're a small team. But we got it done. Shout out to Oscar, our dev, who just carried the team across the board. And then obviously the rest of the team, the guys, Bailey, Esten, Haslu, Hunter, who've been working tirelessly to get Meebits football out there. And so, and I appreciate everybody who's minted so far. It's been really, really just heartwarming to see the reception to the project. Obviously, people really like it. We put a lot of work. All of the avatars are handmade by Bailey and his creative team. There's 6 to 10 depending on the team, so every single UV map and all these things, and they're all going live on other side by the end of the day today, so that we can have them all ready for tomorrow. Meep at the clubhouse. If you've been following the Twitter account, there's a big event tomorrow, and then alongside that, I was just thinking of life in the day of Meebits yesterday. So woke up early, came in, we rolled plotter prints that Sophine was talking about for hours to get those shipped out.
We were like robots. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, after
doing
the same thing for all the jerseys, the trading card packs. So we still have so many more to go. And then the mint, and now, okay, so I'm being told my mic might be a little bit too low. Just want to make sure everybody has the right audio for us. That should be better. Cool. And then, we're doing trading today. If you have avatars and you need different avatars for your lineups, please do come to the Meebits football channel in the Meebits Discord, and we can trade. A lot of stuff. But
we also have new content coming out this week, so be sure to follow the Instagram. Look at the reels. He posted one this morning about the amazing flight to Portugal. So go check that out.
Yeah, at the Meebits. On Instagram. And excited to have a friend and fellow founder or co-founder, a project that we all love, from an artist that I love particularly, and somebody has been here on the live stream before. Please welcome Insight, aka Jacob, aka Insight, from Chimpers. Jacob, how are you, brother?
Hey, no, thank you for the intro. Pleasure to be back. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Is mine okay, the mic?
I hear it fine. I'm just waiting for the team to give us a heads up. A thumbs up here.
Oh, okay. Sure. It's good to be back. And that was a funny intro as well about Mexico. I kind of chuckled on that one. I'm watching that game on Thursday as well. I'm going to some friends and watching it. I have someone in my family from South Africa, so I'm not sure. But then I do have this Meebits jersey as well, which is very much derived, I'm assuming, from the Mexico sort of nation. So it's I'm just hyped for the World Cup to be back, and honestly just completely blown away with everything that you guys have been doing recently, Sergio and team. It's so much fun, and I can see how much work went into the launch of the site yesterday, and all of the stuff that comes with it, being a small team ourselves as well. Just respect the whole process, execution, the hustle, everything. So big shout out to you guys, and we love football, so excited.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks for the kind words. You guys, one of the teams that sets the standard in the space. A lot of TLC, everything you guys do is always so detailed, and everything down to every package that I've gotten from you guys, it's perfectly everything. So you guys, trailblazing, and right behind you guys. Appreciate you wearing the shirt. I love that shirt. Yeah, it's. I'm glad it made it all the way over there.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was so quick. I was surprised, and I was surprised by the whole experience again. Like I was saying, the website, the checkout. Yeah, you guys are just making it super easy to have fun in the Meebits ecosystem. And I was looking at a few different kits that you had up, and I did in particular like this. I think I like the funky kits. Like I've had in the past, like a few different funky ones. So this one stood out to me the most.
Nice. Yeah, it's when we go drop off at UPS, Sophie just gives the guy a look like, better get this out ASAP.
That's why it comes so fast.
Yeah.
We threaten them.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. But no, it was great. And like I said at the start, I got the cards, so hopefully rip them open and see what we get maybe later on.
Awesome. I know you minted some of the digital collectibles as well, so I'm excited to. We're doing a trade. We're gonna send you England. You're gonna send us, I think, Senegal or something. Later off, we'll do it off the stream because otherwise I got too many things going on my screen right now, and I don't want to mess it up. I think this is the first flawless stream. So far.
It's been a lot of effort put into it.
You should see our desk.
It's like an hour before we're like, let's get the camera ready because we don't want it to mess up.
Feel that.
Yeah. So, did you create a bracket yet? And I wanna get your thoughts on the bracket that Sophie and I created yesterday. We'll just do the knockout stage here. So let me show it to you.
I haven't jumped into the brackets just yet.
Well, you got to. Let me remind everybody, we have different divisions. So you have an OG Meebit, so that's the Larva Labs Meebit. And you win the bracket challenge. You can win a pig Meebit with tattoos and the snout shirt. So it does not get more OG Larva Labs provenance than that. If you have, and I'm showing here on screen here, like how to play. If you have 3 or more Meebits football collectibles and you win that division, you get this cool Meebit 2128 full suit with a nice little wild hair. If you have 1 Meebit collectible, you're in the silver division and you win a really cool logo tee, headphones, shadow beard Meebit. And then you can also participate without having any NFTs. The community rewards are going to be like jerseys, packs, some other cool physical things that we have. So yeah, brackets close 30 minutes before the start. So tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. New York time. What's that time over there? Are you guys GMT or are you guys off GMT? Because I know it's Greenwich Medium Time.
I think we're on British summertime right now. So it's currently 3:39 here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so 5 hours. So that is going to 7:30 p.m. British summer time. That's when the brackets close. So you have to get your bracket in there. If you don't get it in there, you're not playing. And obviously the bracket won't reopen because once the ball rolls in Mexico City, we are locked in. So that's one of like the many prize pools that we have. And so our bracket here, I'll just give you a little summary. Jacob, I wanna hear your I'll give you our quarterfinals. We have France beating the Netherlands and Spain beating Belgium. Then we have Brazil beating Mexico and Portugal. She takes so much pleasure in Mexico.
No, I just love Brazil too.
It's the first time I've heard this. And Portugal beating Argentina. Do those 4 matches sound right to you?
You could be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking for a second on the last one potentially, like just because Argentina won the last one, but I think Portugal's team is just outrageous as well. So I think honestly, I'd agree with all 4. I wouldn't even contest. Yeah, they all sound very solid.
One thing I didn't say is that Brazil-Mexico will be the result of Mexico beating England in the round of 16. Otherwise, it'll be Brazil-England. I don't know, man. I think you guys are not used to the elevation of Mexico City nor the heat.
That is true.
There's no Pimps Cups in Mexico City as far as I know. So
It's funny that the England squad have like started to do some photo shoots. I don't know if you saw, but like Declan Rice he's like sunburnt, like crazy sunburnt, and
That's
yeah,
awesome.
they're saying that they're like getting adjusted, but we'll see when the games start. It's
Surely
going to
they
be really
are.
interesting.
guys like tanning out
Yeah.
in Cancun with the spring breakers. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just adjusting for the World Cup. Um,
No, it's
okay, let's say Mexico does not upset England and it plays Brazil. Brazil, England in the quarterfinals. Who do you think goes through?
I'd be back in England. Like not even from like a biased perspective. I just think that Brazil have a good team, but I don't know. I don't know if they have a better team than England. I would definitely say England have a good potential chance there. But once you get to the quarterfinal, was that the quarterfinals? Did you say? Or
This is so Mexico, England will play if
round of
both
16?
finish first place in their groups. They will play in the round of 16. Yes.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
So these are the quarterfinals, either Brazil or I mean, depending on the paths, right? But let's say Brazil goes all the way to quarterfinals as first place in the group. Actually, it depends on. We were talking about it yesterday. It's not an easy bracket to forecast because FIFA, given that there's 8 third places that qualify, FIFA has this like really funky algorithm that determines the seeding of the third places and the first and seconds based on which groups see their third place qualify. So actually it took us a while to code this thing because it is yeah, let's say like the group H third place qualifies but not the group K. That completely changes the seeding. It's not like they just go specifically into one field. So it's very interesting, but I know Mexico and England qualifying first definitely would meet in the round of 16. And England's what, like they'll forecasted on prediction markets to be, you know what, like third or fourth highest odds. So you're right. But Brazil's Brazil, man. They just joga bonito on your face and that's it. What are you gonna do about it? Put on those
It's
Jordan
true.
away shirts, bam.
Yeah, no, it would be a tough game, like 100%. Like they do have a good squad. I don't know. I'm fancying our chances, but yeah, I think when you get past the group stage, it really is. It's hard to determine, anybody. I think it's like it's just chance once you get to that point. But yeah,
So
we'll
Mexico has
see.
a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah,
So you're
honestly,
saying
I,
that.
I
Sorry, I
yeah,
was gonna quote a movie. I was gonna quote a movie, but you guys are too
go
young for
ahead,
it.
go ahead.
So you're saying there's a chance. Do either of you know where that line is from?
No.
Of course not. You're a child. You were not even born yet.
No.
It's homework. Homework for both of you, youngins.
Oh, I thought the movie was
Yeah.
called Homework.
No.
I was like, what?
Chat. Do you guys know what that line is from? So you're saying there's a chance, but like when asking about it.
I'm kind of familiar with that quote, but I just can't. I've heard it before.
It's
That's
home.
something.
Oh, Bojangle guy coming through. Dumb and Dumber. He is right.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah. I've seen that. No, wait. That's not Step Brothers.
That is not Step.
Yeah, okay, I
It's
was
like
like,
10
no,
years
no.
before Step Brothers.
Okay, don't ask me questions like that. I won't know.
Oh shit, am I changing the stuff here and like probably messing it up on the stream? I am. Whoops. Sorry guys. Cool. All right. So then our semifinals are France versus Spain, with France winning that match. And then in our case, let's go with yours. Instead of Brazil, we would have an England-Portugal semifinal. If you're forecasting to win a prize, would you still think England goes to the final over Portugal, or do you accept your fate here and Portugal goes to the final over England?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think like once you get past the quarterfinals, like it can be anyone's game again. Like it's so tough, but yeah, Portugal have a really good team, and I think with Ronaldo, like his last hurrah sort of thing, I no doubt their team are going to be putting in even more extra effort and passion to win. So I think, yeah, I mean, I'd probably say Portugal. Like they do have a really good squad. Like I can't keep saying England the whole time.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but no, I think Portugal do have a really good chance this year. They're probably one of the favorites, to be honest.
Yeah, I think EA Sports has them like modeled to win.
Yeah, like I don't even think England is one of the favorites in all honesty, but just because we haven't won it before, like
Shit,
well
we
for
can
so
check
long.
the poly market.
But England's really good. I feel like it's just
Here you go.
Yeah,
like you said, luck.
We do have on Meebits.football access to poly market, and England is pretty much tied for third. So Spain 16.4%, France 16.1%, Portugal and England 10.9%. So I would say the market is expecting you guys to do well. Actually, you know what thing stands out here is that Spain is higher than France on the prediction markets. But Sophine and I, in our stream bracket, we have France over Spain. What do you think about that pick?
yeah. They've both got such good squads. I was just watching the friendly that France had with Northern Ireland. Like, notwithstanding that it was, you know, a team that's not in the World Cup and it was just a friendly, but the Elise for France was incredible. I put him right into my fantasy squad after it just because like he's such a good player and they've got a really good squad this year, France as well. So, but then Spain, you just think about Yamal and like.
Can one person do it though? I feel like soccer. Did you? Yeah. So I don't know if you know this from the streams before, but Sophine's actually played collegiate level and national level soccer with Romania.
Oh, wow. Armenia.
Sorry, same Armenia. Same diff.
They're right next to each other, does it? Yeah.
Armenia. I knew that. How much? Like, can one player carry a team all the way through to? You can carry. One player can carry the team to like quarters, but from there to a championship.
I don't think so. But I also think that Spain, it's not like they're lacking talent in other areas. I just think like Lamine Yamal is amazing. So he's going to be the outstanding player.
Yeah. Do you agree with that, Jacob?
Yeah, because it's not like they don't already have like a robust squad around him. Like he's obviously the star boy and is going to tear up potentially if everyone, you know, if it sort of continues the form from his club, like he's definitely gonna make some headlines in the World Cup. But I think both of them just have a lot of depth, a lot of, you know, great players, and I don't think any team can win it like individually. And I think also that's why, like in England as an example, just because I'm so close to the team watching England, but like even with Tuchel like omitting like some of the key players that you would probably expect to join the squad, like whether that's like Palmer, like Harry Maguire, and they're not like star boy players, but like the big players that have been omitted. So he's focusing on like team spirit, team sort of gel, and I think that's what will carry teams over the line. It's how well the players can combine. But I think for the whoever's going to win between that, I'd probably go with France. I think that's what you guys said.
Yeah, we picked France. I think just the their striker lineup is they're attacking. Yeah. It's insane. The chat agrees, by the way, with our take. Agents 301 says one player can't carry a team, but they can definitely inspire. Yeah. And then Diego, who is our number one viewer, watcher, and fan, we love Diego.
Shout out Diego.
We gotta fly him out to New York to come to the studio. What do you think?
Seriously, I agree.
He says that only Ronaldo and Messi, but he's always biased for Argentina, and so. But anyways, he says they can carry a team. Yet to be seen.
Fair, and I don't know. He's pretty young, but he's also, that's a good thing because then he doesn't really have as much to lose as these older players that it's your last World Cup and you probably have more pressure because you're like, might be my last game every single game.
Yeah, Matt's a good point. Also, I think he's a little injured. I think hamstring issues. I don't remember. France-Portugal final. I think nobody will be surprised with one, that final, and two, we picked France to be the champ. But what would you pick?
probably lean towards. Well, they've both done it, haven't they? Like, well,
No, Portugal's never won the World Cup.
not the World Cup, the Euros. Portugal won the Euros, right? When was that?
2 years
It
ago?
was,
2024.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about France? Have they?
Well,
they
France
won it
made the
recently?
last 2 World Cup finals.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they've both like got experience getting over the line in terms of like finals, whether it's Euros or World Cup. So um, they both have a really good opportunity. But I'd probably sit in my head probably says France, but I think just because of the squad and the players that Portugal have got, like especially
Yeah.
the United players like Bruno, and of course Ronaldo. Like I love those players, so I would like to see Portugal win it. But yeah, I probably thinking France, but I would like to see Portugal win it.
I would love to see Mbappe win it. You know, that shot that hit the post at the last final was just
Yeah.
such a shame. I don't know. Ronaldo's too full of himself. He's too pretty.
They both kind of are.
No, but Ronaldo, like,
No,
he
I
does
don't
his
know.
eyebrows. Come on.
Yeah, I think
Sometimes you gotta do
Ronaldo
eyebrows.
Ronaldo was crying at the. I'm sure I saw a clip of him when he was playing for his club in
Saudi Arabia.
yeah, he was. I'm not sure like the extent of what game it was, but like he was crying over a game over
saw
there,
that.
and it was
Yeah.
it's that's just so the extent of his passion is like it's not like the craziest team in the world. Like he's not at like high level sort of stakes there, but you know, like it obviously means a lot to him. But I know what you mean. He's definitely quite arrogant. So
I can agree with that, actually. Seeing that video, I was like, wow, is that him? I was like zooming in, like, there's no way, but it was.
yeah, yeah,
He was crying.
yeah.
He's a great marketer.
No. Emotion.
Yeah.
I
Is
can't
it,
with you two. I cannot with you two. You want to come just do the stream with her too? Because like, well, no, because you have the Mexico shirt on. You're actually going for Mexico tomorrow, unlike Sophine here, who
I want Mexico to win, just for the sake of having happiness in the studio.
Oh yeah, you don't want a moody Sergio
No,
like that.
'cause
Yeah.
we're
Hopefully.
already having the Spurs losing tonight, so.
oh,
go for a run.
do you follow basketball?
No, I was saying on a stream yesterday with Spinatron, like they was discussing it, and I'm completely clueless when it comes to basketball.
Just go for San
Unfortunately.
Antonio, dude. San Antonio's the best team ever.
Right.
Even though we're in New
okay.
York,
Yeah.
but San Antonio Spurs. Go Spurs, go. Wemby tonight, another 30-something points, breaking all records. We'll see. It's
I
gonna be
don't
a tough
even know
matchup.
how it works though. Like
You
Is-
take the
have-
ball
have
and
they
you put it
played-
in the basket.
Yeah, no, of course. But like the schedules of the game, have they played multiple times? Because I'm sure I saw them like.
Well, you know
They already-
Americans, they love their high-scoring multiple games to define the champions. So yes, for the last 3 rounds of the playoffs, it's best of 7. So
Okay.
you have to win 4 games. And it's usually 2 at home for the highest seed, and then 2 away for the highest seed, and then you do 1-1-1 as necessary. So the Spurs dropped the first 2 in San Antonio, which was a shame. Thankfully, I didn't go because that would have been money not well spent. And then the series came to New York, and obviously the Spurs won on Monday night to go. You know, it's 2-1 New York right now. Spurs will win again tonight, make it 2-2, go back to San Antonio, and then it's 1 in San Antonio, 1 in New York, and then 1 in San Antonio if we need a game 7. So it's best of 7. It's not like in soccer where you do aggregate of the scores. It's just win or lose. And then that's it. The other thing, Americans love to call themselves world champs after winning the National League, which is always really, really funny because that's like, you know, Arsenal calling themselves world champs after winning the
Yeah.
Premier. But we'll have to give them that.
That's interesting. I wonder how the other basketball leagues feel about that.
Well, they're not as good.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But
Yeah.
how do you feel about that, Sophine? If the MLS champs said we're world champs.
I just think I'd be like, no, you're not. I don't know. It's just kind of offensive to the other leagues because, like, they're also playing at a really high level.
Kind of.
But then
yeah.
again, like, the NBA is very prominent in terms of basketball. Like, you don't, like, for soccer, for football, you look to go, like, abroad in Europe. They have amazing leagues and teams there, but I don't think that that's the same for basketball.
Do they like recruit? It seems like they recruit from Europe quite frequently though, because I have seen like players
Yeah.
in the American League that they're like from, you know, like East Europe, like tall, you know, big guys.
Yeah. A lot are from, like, Ukraine, in a lot of those Eastern Europe countries too.
Yeah, French players are good. I mean, Wemby is one of them. We've had a few. So Wemby's French. Yeah, no, it's an interesting system because they have a very well developed college, collegiate like athletics, and so there's a draft and stuff. It's really cool. It's different from what we have for football around the world. But yeah, just go for the Spurs, dude. You won't go wrong. We've got 5. Yeah. The Spurs have won 5 championships since the last time the New York Knicks were in the finals, and the last time the New York Knicks were in the finals, they lost to San Antonio. Okay. So that's just like,
that's kind of crazy.
We're their daddy. The last time the Knicks won a championship was in like the mid 70s, if I want to say.
So it's long
which
time
is why
coming.
the city's going crazy and it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's good to see people be so excited because it's gonna roll right into the World Cup. And, you just get into that mood of sports bar, betting and so on. But I do want to move on maybe a little bit here to our fantasy lineup game. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've set up your fantasy just yet or you're waiting for that trade that we're going to do.
I haven't actually. No, so the extent of what I have done so far is browse the site. I haven't had the chance to set anything up, but I think that's my plan later this evening. So it would be great to, again, like get the rundown, let me know how to, explore it really.
Right. So look, we'll walk you right through it. Also for people that didn't get to watch our explanation yesterday. So obviously there's 3 group stage match days. You want to explain what the match day is, the concept of it?
Let me just...
I have the dates here.
Yeah, you want to do the dates then?
Yeah, the dates are up here. But just if you want to explain what a match day is, that'll be cool. If not, match day 1 is from tomorrow to June 17th. Match day 2 is June 18th to June 24th. And match day 3 is June 25th to June 27th. That third match day is shorter because teams play at the same time, whereas match days 1 and 2, they play at different times.
And then also the highest scoring lineup from each match day will win.
Yes. So the way this works, and it's here on screen, you collect football cards and you can build your lineup, and we'll show you guys what that looks like here in a second.
Do you want to tell them about our lineup?
Yes, we will. I want to get your perspective on it, Jacob. And then you submit before the match day. As we said, there's going to be a winner per match day. So every group has 4 teams. That means everybody plays each other once. So, the first week of the tournament, that's considered match day 1 when, let's say, Mexico plays South Africa. Mexico's next game after that, it's against Korea. We'll have a watch party here in Brooklyn with Bored Apes and Sports Monkey NFT at Berry Park, by the way. So that's match day number 2. And then match day number 3 are those dates that we said. They're here on the website as well. The best lineup, highest scoring lineup for each match day wins 1 Ether straight up. And we'll have some runner-up prizes, maybe some prizes here we're thinking for like the worst performing lineup as well.
We have a lot we're looking at even right now behind these cameras. So
a lot of cleanup.
Make sure you submit your lineups.
The way they're scored inside, let me know what you think about this, even though we can't change it, so I hope you like it. So you have 1 defender, 1 midfield, and 1 attacker. The defender, depending on the country that they're representing, so it's not the individual player, but the country, they start with 6 points for your lineup. Every score or every goal that country gives up, you lose 3 points. So, you can score up to 6 points with your defense getting a clean sheet, aka Sofine's favorite thing, which means no goals going in.
It's the best.
Yeah. And obviously you can lose a lot of points if you get destroyed. Then the midfielder, they accrue 5 points for every win. So like if you have the Argentina midfielder, regardless of the player, as long as it's an Argentinian midfielder, you get 5 points. If Argentina draws in that scenario, you get 2 points. And if they lose, you get no points. And then the real fun part is the forward or the attacker, or the forwarder, as they call it at LSU, apparently.
No.
Well, no? Am I wrong?
Maybe. I don't know.
I have a note here that says forwarder.
My brain was only really switched on when they would say defense and goalkeeping.
All right, there we go. The forwards score 4 points for every goal. So let's say England, you have an England forward regardless of the player number. If England scores 3 goals, you get 12 points. Aggregate across that gets you your total points for that match day. and highest one wins 1 ether. All FAQ right here on the site, and it's also where you can go build your lineups. So
in terms of like the forward side, it'd be smart to pick a team that you know is really strong offensively.
Strong offensively, but also they're not playing like a strong defense, right? Like you're better off picking I don't know the matches, but playing whoever's playing like Cote d'Ivoire, Curacao, Cape Verde.
Just teams that are really like susceptible to giving up goals.
Yeah, it's just like kind of like American football in that sense, but it's easier than the other like football fantasy that we have for the World Cup. So I want to hear your thoughts, Jacob. What do you think?
No, I love it. I think I was going to say it could be quite volatile, like with that defense sort of, if you pick a terrible one, but it's just down to like the strategy of it. Like if you're thinking quite deeply about the teams, you should be able to, get some good points there. So just to clarify as well, then it's based on the Meebit cards from the packs, and it's not players because the players aren't included. It's just the nationality. So it could be any of the defenders from that team. It could be any of the attackers. Like they represent the position of the card.
Correct. So for example, here on screen we have our first lineup from the Meebits Stream wallet, and we picked Netherlands number 4 as our defense. Obviously that's a card that we already had, and so he can play defense for us. And Netherlands, if they go clean sheet, this guy will score 6 points and then lose 3 points for every goal Netherlands gives up as a team.
Netherlands is pretty strong on defense. They're experienced.
Yeah, so Jacob, she's half Dutch, so you can hear bias.
It is true.
Did you watch the Nora?
I have like 4 teams I like. What?
Did you watch the Nora Penal video that I sent last night?
No.
Refuses to accept. Do you know that Nora Penal?
I will watch it after this.
Jacob, you remember that play back like 12 years ago?
No, I don't.
You guys are too young, man.
Oh, are you talking about the Dutch goalkeeper?
No, it was Mexico, Netherlands, and Robin dove in the area, like in the box.
Basically a fault penalty.
Yeah, and that kind of like knocked us out.
No, I don't remember. That's a shame.
All right, so so we have the opportunity. So how you create lineups, you here and you can see all your players, either like everything in your wallet or by position, and the system will know, what's the max number of lineups you can build. Since in this wallet, we only have 2 midfields, we can only build 2 lineups. So help us pick here, Jacob. So we have available for defense, either Japan, Canada, or Brazil.
I'd say Brazil, and just also I guess the play here is actually to scout the secondary, right? Like to get the cards of these nationalities, the ones that you think are the best.
For sure, or just mint their 0.01, except for Group 1, which is Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, Canada, Netherlands, and Japan. Those were minted already, but the mint's still open for group stage, we're calling it, or the second group. And then you can come trade with us. We'll be happy to trade you in the Discord as well. So we'll put the... Go on.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I think we'll definitely grab like a full lineup for the Chimpers treasury. Like I grabbed 2 and I probably need to get more, but we'll do that for the Chimpers treasury as well and assemble a squad.
Nice. Well, thank you. We're excited to see.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
How you guys do. For midfield, we only have a Brazil guy left, so that's going to be our choice. And then for forward, we only have a Mexican guy left. So our squad here for the second lineup is Brazil, Mexico. We're going to submit that lineup, and that's it. Our lineup to submit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty
I
good.
agree.
I think Mexico have I don't know if Raul Jimenez is at the World Cup this year, but there's a few good attackers, right?
We have. Yeah, you know what? Surprisingly, this year, what we have the best of is defense. We've been like really good, like a defensive team. Not playing defensively, like Arsenal in the Champions League, but just like really strong in the back, which is not
I feel
something.
like you're very organized.
I feel like that's what it is.
Like they move as a unit instead of like other teams where they're all broken up.
How do goalies read the defense? How much input would you have in how your defense played, or was it just fully the coach?
Honestly, a lot because you're talking to them the whole game. So like, if there's a player that's not connected with the back four, then you're kind of involved in that, and we have to know every single thing that the defense are gonna do because we don't know what to say if we don't. So I think I learned more like tactically about defense than goalkeeping itself. Because goalkeeping, it's make the save. If you don't make the save, well, then the ball's in the goal. So.
What about like free kicks, the walls? I love screaming at the people to get
That
the
was
wall.
the one that it always got me because we studied so much before the games, but the free kicks, I was like, oh yeah, like I'll know what to do. And then sometimes I didn't. But just like we had a line of confrontation, and that's kind of up to them to remember their task because everyone on the team had different tasks, like man markers or ones that would follow the ball, etc. So those were hard to set up too.
Inside, what position did you like to play?
I played from like a young kid all the way up till I was 18 for like a Saturday league team like here in England. So just like every weekend played on the left wing really, like
I
sort
love
of
the left
left wing
wing.
attacker. But then stopped playing like once we got to university and like just life. And then it's
Discover
just
women and
so
alcohol, typical.
yeah, no, but I don't know why we just didn't get back into it. And it's a shame because I love playing football. So just, yeah, need to get back into it. But that was my position. And yeah, I do love it. Timpers was a centre back. So he was like a
Center back.
big, yeah, I mean, like in real life, like Timpers is like 6'5" or
What?
6 foot, something like that. Yeah, he's tall. So he was like a big centre back. We played for the same team, and yeah, he was a great defender. Now is a more of an attacker.
Do you think you can score on Sophie?
Honestly, I wasn't aware, Sophie, that you was. So you played for what team did you play for?
I went to LSU. I played for LSU, but then I played Armenia too.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty. That's very respectable. So I'm
Thank
not
you.
sure. It's been a while since I've played football, so I'm not entirely sure how I'd fare. But
I
give
haven't
it a
trained
good
in a
try.
month, so right now you definitely could.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of the things that you either like do well or not without training. Maybe you're not like as stretchy or like quick to react.
when I don't train for a while.
You've also been going to Pilates like twice a day for the last 2 weeks.
No, but I don't know. I knew that after the summer I would be just training every single day, all day. So I just wanted to kind of mental break of it. But I don't know. I think goalkeeping is hard because it's so reactive. I really do take a little bit to get back into it, which is stressful. But it's fine. It's hard to find time.
Well, we can always just go play. We'll do the next live stream from the field here in Chelsea Piers. We'll fly. So we'll send the jet for Diego, and then for Jacob, and then anybody
It'll
wants
make a little stop.
little stops. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like an Uber. Yeah.
Like an Uber share. What was it called? Like
Uber share, I think.
Uber share. Yeah. You know,
That would be great.
my sister met one of her boyfriends in an Uber share.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Anyways, random Sergito family lore. All right. Yeah, man, we are excited. We're also pretty tired.
Yeah.
I just realized how tired I am. I have to go and execute like 40 trades for people in the Discord. We need to execute your trade, Jacob, because we're trading one of the cards. And then, yeah, anybody that, again, if you have like 3 or more, whatever, I don't care how many you have, but if you definitely need one position or you want to switch the countries that you have for your lineups ahead of the match day 1 locking tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, please come by the Discord and let us know. There's a little format that you need to fill out. We'll go out, either approve the trade or not, and then just you send us the NFT. We send you one back, and there's been some issues with gas estimates being too high for wallets. There is a fix that the OpenSea team shared with us. I think it was the Frankie from the Frogs. His team discovered the fix. Anyway, we're all there in the Discord trying to sort everything out. Whole Meetco team's there, making sure that everything flows smoothly. We're pretty excited. Again, really, really happy with the reception that the collectibles have had, and the jerseys and the trading cards. Oh, shall we rip some?
Yeah, definitely. I've been waiting to do this for a little bit. So these are just purely like collectible, or can they actually be they can't be used on the bracket. No.
So the packs come with either an OpenSea Meebits collectible or an Ape Chain Meebits collectible. So those you will find their holos in the pack, and those have a claim code in the 7th card that you take to the other side, and you can claim that avatar, run around on the other side. They don't participate in Meebits Futbol. The cards are just collectibles, and we're giving them out physically at IRL events here in New York. We took them to Lisbon, send them all over the place to onboard people to Web3, give them their first NFT, or for people that already have a ton of NFTs or Meebits, for them to just have these really cool physical cards that we made in partnership and sponsored by OpenSea and ApeChain.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it's epic. I saw them being given out at Lisbon. These are just such a perfect way to onboard people. I can't remember. Do I open it this way? Like, I'm pretty sure like the stream can see
we can see
first card there. Yeah, so who we got there? We got
Spain.
Spain?
Yeah.
Spain.
More
Another
Spain.
Spain.
You got the Spain club pack. Norway.
Who we got here?
Think.
Norway. France.
The Pawns.
Yeah. Is that the USA? Okay.
That's the USA.
Very good.
Very nice. And then you have an OpenSea
Ooh.
promo card.
Okay, is that in all of them?
Either OpenSea or ApeChain in all of them, yes. They sponsor the
Okay,
packs.
sick.
And then
Now
the code, don't show it because people can steal your OpenSea, but the code, you take it to claim.otherside.xyz, and you claim your other side avatar, and they look really good on them.
Oh, that's awesome. It's just so cool to see like how the Meebits characters are like just so perfect for football. Like they translate so well into even like the 3D renders, on the OpenSea on the site. Like they're just kind of destined for it. So it's a really
Like Chimpers and
see.
Kawhi.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I'll open one more.
All right, let's go.
We've got time.
Yeah, of course. Definitely got time.
I agree though. I feel like they're perfect for everything. Even the way the arms are crossed, I love it. I don't know why it's so niche, but it's cool.
That's Bailey. That was Bailey's genius.
Yeah, it looks realistic.
Is Bailey's handling like all the 3D?
Bailey is our creative director, our lead artist, everything, and then Haslu and S10 work with him. Haslu also helps us with social media, and S10 with physical manufacturing out in China. But it's like you guys, right? Like we wear 16 different hats in the team, but Bailey designs everything and creates all the 3D.
Yeah, Haslu's been helping me a lot with content and finding the right font, etc. So it's been great.
Yeah, there's a real sort of craft to good design, and it's pretty clear on here. And starting with a good one, England.
Oh, let's
Take
go.
that. Thank you very much. Ecuador? Is that Ecuador? Yeah. And we got Uruguay.
I love that blue on the Uruguay kit. It's just I think it's so iconic. It's so pretty.
It's one of the countries that the kit just fits them so perfect.
So much history, so much football history that people don't know. They were first hosts. They won the cup a couple times.
Germany.
I love that kit. I love all the kits. We designed them together.
Every card, you're like, I love
what did
it.
you hit?
Ooh, England, a shiny one. I'm not sure. You tell me, but this looks good.
It looks like a silver England. Yeah, those are rare, man. Like we made them probably way too rare, to be honest. It's on the side of the pack.
Oh, really?
You can see the percentages, and they're all like sub 2% or something like that. But nice.
Oh, I'm stoked about that. That's perfect.
Let's go. That's
and then
amazing.
ApeChain promo.
Nice. So you got both ApeChain and OpenSea.
The shine, by the way, is crazy. Like you can see it on the screen, but even in person, it's so shiny.
S10 went and found the best factory for these things in China, and he will fly over the weekend with a little like magnifying glass and make sure
it.
Everything was done perfect. I mean, the guy did not sleep for like 3 weeks while we were getting this done. So appreciate all his hard work, and then obviously Bailey on the designs. But glad you liked them. Glad you got an England, holo. And I mean, looking forward to seeing you guys, do something, bunch of us of the projects that are friendly with each other, be great to do something down the line.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. No,
Football
thank you
match,
so much.
Meebits versus
Yeah.
Chimpers.
No, that would be so fun. Like, no better way to get back into football than a Web3 match for sure.
Nice, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to find a good goalie because we got the best goalie here. So I was talking.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
true.
Cool, man. Well, I don't know. Did you guys anything you want to share with us from the Chimpers team? You guys are always shipping. I know I see all the updates on the threads. Obviously, your social Instagrams are what, like 2 million now? How many followers you guys have? They're so cute, man. I love them.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things cooking. I mean, we do have we have a collectible drop potentially next week with Harritos, the soda
Nice.
brand
Yeah, the
guys.
Mexicans. Yeah, Mexican soda. I love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Perfect. I mean, they're obviously in Web3, but we've worked with them before, so we're doing a cool set with them. Um, there's something that we're working on with the Diamond Fleece. If you're familiar with that, Sergio, I don't
Of
know if you
course.
remember that.
Yeah.
Manifold hold the last one, and
Because Adam just revealed his.
yeah, he did. So he got the second to last one, and people thought that was impossible to get. And then Manifold have returned to us. Richard and the team want to do an activation for the fleece for the community. So potentially having it go into the community's hands in a cool collectible experience, which we're going to be working on. So that we're pretty stoked about that because that will be huge. We just shipped the collector hub, which was like a big update, very much sort of in the same vein as what you guys have just done, like something that's took a long time, like several months building out. Like like it takes. There's so many intricate details, and like even on the tech side, there's just so much to it, but well worth doing because like having like a home for like the community, like a hub like this is, especially one that's focused on collecting, is really important. So that was a recent sort of update from us, that anybody can get involved with, even if you don't hold a Chimpers NFT. It's something that you can get involved with, even if you just hold the Chimpers cards or even like the plushies, because they all have on-chain sort of components, and you can build your collector score, build out your profile, and we'll be having reward seasons as well. So that's something that anybody can sort of get involved with. But yeah, there's a few different things that are upcoming. Like we're going to be partnering with a new agent, like on the licensing side, that is going to help us grow the brand.
Awesome.
Like more significantly, which we've been working on for quite some time, and more so on like the physical arm, like products and sort of offline distribution, all of those things to help grow the Chimpers brand. And yeah, just more sort of collaborations, partnerships that we've been working on, and yeah, just on the Web3 side, grinding away. Lots of fun events upcoming as well. So yeah, always something at least.
You guys,
but
you guys work like you're 100% company. It's definitely not that big.
No, we're definitely not. We're small team, but yeah, just like you guys, just pretty relentless, like really persistent, but also trying to bring quality in everything that we do. And things take time, and
they do.
But yeah,
and then the infrastructure just rocks from one night to like, oh man, all the providers going on there. Like I feel you on the collector pro. It looks so good, by the way. But like people don't realize how many little connectors you need in the back to read the wallets and make sure the movements are tracked correctly. Everybody, I don't want to say struggling with it because we're all working through it, but it is so hard. Like I can't believe 5 years later the infra is probably worse than it was like 3 years ago because all the companies have gone under. So props to you guys for sticking with it, because it's not easy. We can attest to that just now with the launch of Futbol. It's just I wish it was just like dragging components into like something. It's amazing. Congrats on that.
Launch day is so stressful. Like I definitely resonate with you guys. Like it's such a high stress situation, because there's like you sort of depending on like loads of different things working like all together, and you can't really test it till everything goes live. So yeah, like you said, we've had the same thing, like with our card app, like different services sort of emailing us and saying that the sun's setting, and then it just throws everything into the air. You've got to try and scramble to try and figure out another service, and think about building it yourself potentially. And it's just a lot of stuff like that that you have to fiddle with. But yeah, it was a really smooth experience on the site yesterday for me with the drop that you guys did. So yeah,
Thanks, man.
awesome work.
Thanks.
There's a lot that went into it. Getting to see that like firsthand was crazy. But everyone worked so hard and so many different moving pieces at once. And I was sitting packing the prints while Sergio was sitting here, and I was like, oh, I wish I could do something now. But
it got stressful there. You know how it is.
Like fires everywhere.
Yes, dude. Like,
when does it not get stressful though? I feel like
especially in Web3,
there's a lot that goes into it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, absolutely.
I appreciate you guys. And yeah, so World Cup starts tomorrow. Mexico, South Africa, 3 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, Mexico's going to win by 1 million. San Antonio Spurs tonight going to beat the Knicks, tie the series to 2-2. Obviously, now we have Insight, the latest Spurs fan in the world. He's like the latest, the most recent Spurs fan. San Antonio Spurs. I know when you say Spurs in England, it means something else.
Yeah, it does. I was confused at first when everybody was talking about it on the timeline. I was like, Spurs, like in America, like what's going on?
I mean, they are big here. I think they're one of like the 3 teams that everybody cheers on. But it's been a great start to the summer for sports. I mean, Monaco, that race was really fun to watch. Kimi is just crushing everybody. And it's just going to be so much soccer, football. Got a couple guys on the chat saying it's not coming home inside. Sorry, people.
Ooh.
Yeah, talking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hurtful.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen, there's in the UK, we have like a streaming service, the BBC, and they put out it's like a series around England and Gareth Southgate. And it's like a mini series, and they've like casted like, people to play the roles of the England football players, and some of them look nothing like the players. And it's funny, but it shows the whole journey of like Southgate taking England from, being that sort of disjointed team that was never getting over the line in cups and any competitions really, even despite having loads of talent, to one that sort of gelled together like with a new culture, and then getting into like the quarters, the semis. It's quite interesting. And sort of the England fans are really tough on the English team, and they definitely been through a lot. So hopefully we'll get behind them in a good way for this World Cup and see. But who knows? I don't think it's coming home. Like I'm not 100% certain this year, but we'll give it a good go.
Let's say it does. What's the first thing you do once that final whistle blows?
I don't think anybody actually knows, like any English fan, like just because it's been so long.
Is there like a central point of celebration? Like I know in Mexico City, everybody would go to the Ángel de la Independencia and just celebrate. I mean, it would just be pandemonium there. Everybody would just, but everybody knows where to go. There's not like something like that in London or something.
I think for us, like we're up in Manchester, so I mean, if we got to the final, I imagine that everybody would probably, go to Manchester or like go watch it, a outdoor sort of viewing experience or something like that.
But if you win, where does the country celebrate? Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace? I don't know. Where other places that I know from the movies, 10 Downing Street.
I'm not sure because those aren't very football-centric places, are they? But yeah, I imagine that's where people would congregate.
The Tate. I don't know. I'm just like saying places that I know. Interesting to know. Actually, I don't know that Americans have a place to celebrate either.
Yeah, probably even more difficult.
Times Square.
I imagine. Times Square. That's a good one.
When Spain won in 2010, now, Columbus Circle. People went there to celebrate, like all the Spanish people, all the Mexicans that pretend to be Spanish people. Interesting. I don't remember. Well, Argentinians obviously in Buenos Aires, where the whole city was going nuts. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, listen, man, it has been such a pleasure to have you back on the Meebits live stream. Really appreciate you taking the time to engage with us, to be here, to mint. Make sure to get both your bracket and your lineups in so you don't miss a chance to put your football knowledge to the test and also compete for those
today.
prizes.
Tomorrow, 2:30.
It closes tomorrow, 30 minutes before kickoff.
But it's probably best to do it earlier because you need to thoroughly think about it.
Yes, and also because still some bugs that we're squishing here and there. So do not leave it to the last minute, people, although I know most of you will. And then, I'm going to be getting yelled at tomorrow, and then I'll yell at the teams. Usually how things work. No, I try to be nice. Guys, it's guys, girls, everybody. Exciting times in Web3, in crypto, in NFTs, in World Cup, in sports, in New York. And so we appreciate all of you tuning in today. And we will see you tomorrow. Same place, same time.
See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.